Welcome in, folks. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Turn the music down a little bit. How's everybody doing? God. Extra long A's for Elite Four. You were waiting until I spoke. I saw you, like, lurking 3 minutes ago, Angie. You were totally waiting until I spoke. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, folks. Today is the day. We're going to be challenging the Elite Four in our Y2 Nuzlocke. That's literally it. We're here. I'm still doing some last minute grinding. I might actually overlevel if I don't split this XP. So we'll go into Exacto. But yeah, okay, so you can see the team at the bottom. It's the 5 that we had last time, and I decided to go with the Aggron. Mostly just because it was strongest BST, the highest BST I had. I considered going with the Cincino, the Cinchino, instead of the Aggron, but I decided to go with it. I IV trained the crap out of this, specifically for special attack, to try and get maybe Ice Beam on it and see if maybe it will, you know, have any effect at all on Haxorus. I don't think it will, but honestly, it might be our best bet. And just gotta pray for a freeze. I really like Sturdy. I think I can play around Sturdy a lot here, so that's another reason for it. And it's got Protect as well. I don't anticipate having to use Protect too much, mostly just to stall a little bit, and maybe see like what move something uses. Realizing now again that I should not have gone into this battle with my Aggron in front. But yeah, I've checked the statistics on every member of the Elite Four, and if I play things perfectly, which is to be determined if I'll play them perfectly, probably not, to be honest. But if all goes well, we should be able to get through to the Elite Four with at least 5, maybe 6. I'm gonna try my best to keep Vespiquen alive, but I think we're gonna end up having to sack it. It might just be the way that it goes. And I'll get to that when we get to that. But we still have a little bit of prep before we make our attempt here. I'm trying to level up my Pokemon just so they will probably evolve Zangoos's evolution or evolve, just so they will level up pretty much as soon as they take the battlefield. Obviously I still have to do that with Kling and Vespiquen, but it looks like for the rest of them it should be good enough. Actually, we'll move this to you and we'll switch for this next Audino. But yeah, we're trying to get our Pokemon as close to level 63 as reasonably possible, just so we can have a little edge up. But it's kind of hacky, but it's better than, you know, getting rid of level caps entirely, which is something else that I considered. So who do you think is going to be the MVP of the Elite Four? Whoever lives. I'm really hoping that somebody lives. I am not entirely excited about this challenge. I do not particularly have a ton of confidence in this team outside the top 2. I like some of the strategies that I've come up with for the Elite Four members, but Iris, I couldn't find a clean strategy for Iris. It's gonna have to be messy. We're gonna have to get lucky. So the plan is going to be train up our guys a little bit, try and get them to a point where they are, you know, about to level up. Then we're going to do some moves. We're going to do some move switching. And then we're going to go and do something a little interesting. We are going to go pre-poison our Zangoose. What does that mean? Well, Zangoose has an ability called Toxic Boost. That means that its attack stat is boosted if it is poisoned. And I want to take advantage of that to take out Chantal first. Just off the bat, I want to take her out. And in order to do that, we need to find a way to poison our Zangoose before going into the Elite Four. This will also help us avoid the Will-O-Wisp coming from the Kofa Grigus at the front. So, yeah, hopefully we can find that there. I'm going to just do this. But if any of you guys know a place that could be useful to pre-poisoning your Pokemon, I was just gonna go into Pinwheel Forest. Well, not Pinwheel Forest. The sewers, the Verbank sewers or whatever, and find a Pokemon that is a poison type and just have them poison my team. But if you guys know a good place for that, please do shout it out in chat to make my life easier. But to answer your question, Angie, about who I think if I had to pick right now who my MVP would be, thank you, Tom, for the hydrate. It would probably just be Mienshao again. I don't think Mienshao clears in the same way that it did in Black 1 and White 1, but it is going to be a contributing factor for sure. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on this team. I wouldn't have kept that Mienfoo alive and kind of kept it for this moment if I didn't think it was going to succeed. Does the Toxic Orb poison the holder? It sure does, but I unfortunately, I don't think I have one. So that is out. We're not doing that. Did our friend find the pen? Who is our friend and why are they finding a pen? I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, Tom. We've got lots of friends in a pen in our boxes. Some of them are dead. I'm actually kind of glad I'll get to see a little bit here. I don't think I'm going to be using Shift Gear too much, but I do have it on here because it's basically a better... oh, you're talking about Dawning. I have no idea if Dawning found her pen. I have not talked to her since her stream. It's been a busy week for me, and Dawning's been a little sick, so I haven't had a chance to talk to them. But hopefully they did find their pen. I will ask her after stream if she found it. I sure hope she did. Hey Normans, how's it going, man? But yeah, you can see on the Kling we've gone with Discharge, we've gone with Gear Grind, we've gone with Volt Switch, and we've gone with your Shift. I think I'm going to probably change one of the electric moves to something else. Another thing I want to do before we challenge the Elite Four is kind of go back to the move reminder and see if there's any moves hiding down in the depths of previously learned moves that could be useful to us in some way, shape, or form. I might teach it Ice Beam. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna matter, man. I still think the cat ate it, Oh god, I really hope the cat didn't eat it, because that would be a nightmare to get out. You know, it's like the memes about like finding my AirPod from ages ago, and it's just in the cat. I'm not using battle points. Ooh, creepy. Oh, this is the Getsis arrangement. I should put the threads on. But yeah, I'm not doing the battle subway points. I think that's if it was just straight gambling, like if it was game corner, I would be okay with it. But because it has battling involved, I think that's a little bit different. Just because the nature of the Nuzlocke is if the Pokemon faints at any point, it will, you know, be dead. And I think that Battle Subway, Pokemon World Tournament, that kind of BP is unfortunately kind of hurting the rules a little bit, because unless I fully, you know, lose, you know, my Pokemon get revived after every battle in the Battle Subway, it just feels a little cheap. So I'm not gonna do that. And besides, it's way too late to go grind to get 16 BP, I think. I am pretty satisfied with the training that we've done so far. I don't really think that we can really train up any further without risking over leveling. So we're gonna go over to the World Tournament right now to go get our moves reset. I want to teach acrobatics to Roost. I want to go through Storm's moves to see if there's something that's better than Discharge. And I think Mienshao has strength on it still. No, I don't need to do that, Poké Delta. I can just go find a Pokemon and have it use Poison Sting on me until the poison procs, and then I'm poisoned and I just don't heal. I just heal right before the fight. Actually, no. Leave Chandelure behind. It doesn't matter, actually. We're gonna be doing that. Also, I do think that I might put a berry on Zangoose instead. I need to double check if Spell Tag has any effect. I might just throw the Spell Tag on there just to be safe. But if not, I might put a berry on him. All right, move to leader. Let's put Roost on the chopping block, and then we'll get rid of Cuts, which I needed. Oh, you'll also see I did throw Destiny Bond on the Vespiquen earlier, just as a kind of like an, if she lives, maybe she can Destiny Bond something. I will say I'm very happy with the HP on Roost. I do think that Vespiquen is still a little weak, but we can make it work. I know she can tank rock moves a decent amount, even though they're she's hella weak to them. Just based on the defenses and the HP, which is kind of cool. Let's get rid of strength. Okay. Looking for maybe a physical move on it's the ability on Goop. What? I mean Roost. Is it her ability that's helping her with the rock moves? No, she's got pressure. All right. Well, we know what we want to teach her. We want to teach her freaking acrobatics. And we could do this with Mienshao too if we wanted to, but I really don't. I think it's better to stick the expert belt on Mienshao and just go to town, man. I'm thinking of maybe putting Scald on Mienshao. Oh, the ability on Goose. Yeah, it's toxic. It's toxic whatever, toxic boost. I caught this thing in a hidden grotto, so it's got toxic boost. So that's why it's here, right? And that's why we're trying to poison it. That moveset is final on Zangoose. I don't really anticipate using anything else. Instead of maybe Retaliate could be good instead of X-Scissor. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's Aggron, man. I guess we can get rid of Strength on Aggron too while we're here. And teach it Ice Beam. I really don't think it's going to do much though. All right. Oh, whoops. Not yet. We do want to save, just not yet. Ice Beam is way at the top. Can you guys tell I'm nervous? I am so nervous, man. I really do not want to have to replay this game, but I think I just need to accept that it's possible. Keep X-Scissor. Why? Because of crit chance? Why is it going to be useful? Why is it going to be useful against Iris specifically? That's what I want to know. Go get Lure. For the psychic types, we're not going to be using Zangoose against psychic types, and Iris does not have any. We are trying to so the strategy here is going to be we're gonna try and solo each of the E4 members as best as we can. It wasn't Lure, it was Linkling, the box. So I wanted to find routes that minimize the amount of Pokemon that were coming into the battles and minimize the number of casualties we were gonna have. And I've kind of come up with two that I'm pretty sure should work. Can I teach a Dragon Claw instead of Ice Beam? I looked at that, and unfortunately, Dragon Claw is not accessible at this point for Aggron. Because we'd need the TM, and the TM is locked away in Dragon Spiral Tower, which we cannot get to. I looked at it. I was really hoping we could, but it doesn't look like there's going to be much here that we can use. Maybe Heavy Slam, but I mean, I don't think it matter. Aggron, maybe Heavy Slam will be okay against like Ophagrigus, but I don't even know. Caitlyn has psychic types. I'm aware Caitlyn has psychic types, but I've found it out for Caitlyn. My plan is to use Chandelure against Caitlyn. Specifically, Chandelure can pretty much one-shot Caitlyn if it holds the spell tag. So I really don't see the point in using Zangoose against Caitlyn. Also, speed is a thing, and Chandelure is much faster than our Zangoose is. It's a good shout, though. I mean, trust me. I've tried to look at this stuff a decent amount. Let's check Marshall. The detect got bounced to avoid. Could you mediate? I kind of want to find a coverage move though. We could do mediate actually, but maybe sword stance would be better actually. If it can learn sword stance. Yeah, I'm just thinking if we can set up with Marshall on Hydreigon, maybe. Like, we have to dodge crit, but it might help us. Let's teach it Swords Dance. Where is Swords Dance? Do I not have a Swords Dance TM? I definitely do. No way, dude. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, where is it? Swords. TM75. Generation 5. Pokemon World Tournament. Oh! Pain, dude. Mediate is fine. We can get the +1. Will it be even worth it, though? What else do we have? We got Return. We got Dig. I bet it can learn Dig. It sure can. Let's teach it Dig. I don't think I can get Earthquake either. EM26. On Route 15. Is that accessible? It is not. Once more, we have fallen victim to the crappy the crappy layout of Unova. Or the Battle Subway again with the Battle Subway, man. It would be a lot easier if I allowed the Battle Subway stuff. I think if this run fails, that is something that I would be willing to concede for the next run, is being allowed to use the Battle Subway to grind for good items. Is there anybody else that has moves that we want to teach over? You're fine. High jump kick. I kind of want to get rid of high jump kick just to, just because I don't want to touch that move. It might be worth it though in a pinch, based on that power. You're fine. That's as good as Aggron's gonna get, I think. We could teach it a ground type move for coverage, but like why? Chandeler's moveset is perfect. I mean, we could get rid of Will-O-Wisp if we really wanted to, but I think it could be useful. And then here we got Discharge. I might want to let go for a different move. Did I already check Klingkling's moves? I did. Yeah, it makes me nervous too. It's basically a death if we can't land it. But it's a risk, you know? I don't really see anything here that I want. Bulk up? Honestly, like, I kind of prefer Calm Mind on Aggron. That feels weird to say, but it doesn't have good special defense in general, and special attack could always use some help. Calm Mind is special defense and special attack, right? Or is it special attack and attack? It doesn't matter. I don't have the team. Ugh. Ugh, guys, I'm so scared. We could... What can we teach to Kling Kling? Physical move, maybe. Can it learn Bulldoze? No. Can it learn... Can it learn Charge Beam? Can it learn Scald? I'm just spitting it at... Like, I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall, man. And we could use Facade. We'll try Rock Slide. I really don't know, man. I don't use defensive types at all. All right, I think it's time to just go try and pre-poison our Zangoose and see how it goes. Does Zangoose have Facade? It does not. The Lash Cannon, the Facade might be good for Zangoose instead of X-Scissor. Yeah, that's a good shout. Thank you. Thank you, Colors. Flash Cannon, I don't have the TM for it. Yeah, we'll go with that. It gets Stab, it'll get boosted from Toxic Boost, and also... Dude, that might actually save us, man. That might save us. Twist Mountain is inaccessible. Kling Kling, I think we're gonna maybe... We could teach it Protect. Where can I find the Protect TM? Again, Pokemon World Tournament. Boo! You get like 6 Protect TMs in... Or no, it's Return that you get. Like a ton of in one of the other games. I think it's in Gen 4. All right, I'm gonna go off and we're gonna listen to game music for once. That's better. All right. So poison types. Castelia Sewers, the Verbank place with the poison stuff. You can see the dancing dragon. Oh yeah. No, come on, man. Make me get the stylus out. All right, we have to remember. Do not use a full restore on Zangoose. The other thing is I have like no money. I've spent all my money on like defensive stuff. Oh, you know what we could do? We could feed our Pokemon the rest of the things we've got. This is either going to work or go horribly wrong. This is so true. Who needs speed? Who do we think needs speed? Mienshau's got a lot of speed. Roost might be able to use some speed. Zangoose's speed, I think, is like... It's like pretty decent. I think I tried to level it up, but... It's 124. I don't think I can level its speed up anymore. I think I've already done that. I really hope it works. Here, Marshall, have some more speed. And Roost too, you can have some speed. Oh, okay. Dude, Iron defense? Maybe we just load up Storm with defenses. You can take my Zinc too. PP up, we want to give that to Marshall for Drain Punch. Because the fact that Drain Punch is only 10 PP is a sin. And then maybe Exacto for close combat. Or maybe Lure for Shadow Ball. Or Psychic for Chandelure. We'll hold on to that. I do have those rare candies. I will be using those before the champion. What did I want? I wanted to fly. Dude, I'm so discombobulated. You like them getting rid of PP and ZA? I think it doesn't make sense for them to have PP with the with the combat system that they're using. Alright, y'all have to trust me on this one. Oh, before we do this, by the way, I actually want to fly over to here. Opalucid. We're gonna go over to the department store. Words are hard to come by today. And we're gonna grab some lemonade because I don't have enough money for max potions. So we need to get our HP healing items wherever we can get them. And that's gonna be here. Whatever happened to the green horse? We never had a Virizion. We never had a Virizion. We tried to capture Terrakion, but we never had a Virizion. And now I'm wishing that we had waited to capture Terrakion until we got the Master Ball, or used the Master Ball on it. Because we've got a wasted Master Ball, back, where we, we've got a wasted Master Ball just sitting in our bag. When you can't afford a medicine, so you drink lemonade instead. Dude, it's the people's drink. Never have I ever met somebody who doesn't like lemonade. Chat. Does anyone in chat not like lemonade? Pink lemonade is great. Pink lemonade sometimes has a weird taste to it, I think. But most of the time it's good. Also, the origins of pink lemonade are really funny. Yeah, Virizion is still on that route that we were running by it, like, repeatedly. He's still in there. I didn't go kill him. You, though, that's because you can't drink fizzy drinks. Wait, lemonade is fizzy in Britain, isn't it? It's not fizzy in America. Yeah, if Pokemon are similar animals, we could just feed them lemonade and soda. Yeah, it's like feeding my cat. It's like my cat drinking my glass of Coke. No, it's not fizzy here. There's sparkling lemonade, which is fizzy, but lemonade is just water-based, not sparkling water-based. I think British people, like British drinks in general, tend to be sparkling. Just because, like, you guys drink sparkling water, like, out of a bottle. And if you told somebody in America that you wanted, like, sparkling water out of a bottle, they would look at you like you were crazy. Oh, that was a lot of money. That was more than I expected. I think we'll be okay, though. Good dilute lemon, but God, not having fizzy lemonade is insane. I mean, like, there's stuff like San Pellegrino is basically Philly lemonade. No, fizzy lemonade. Why am I flying back to the Pokemon League? We need to fly to Burbank, dude. Keep me in your prayers, chat. I need to lock in. And we're not doing a good job of that. Well, no, I wasn't this nervous during Black and White Elite 4 because I expected to win that one. This one, I do not expect to win. Wait, this one with the poison types. Burbank Complex. There are coughing inside the building. Believe in yourself. Bro. I know. I gotta. Oh, right. It's not a building. It's outdoors. All right, we're looking for coughing at 15%. Look at that. We got it. We sure did get it. Wow, if only we had that luck before. We're gonna Swords Dance till he poisons us. There we go. That's what we like to see. Alright, we got our pre-poisoned Zangoose. Guys, I think we're pretty much ready to go. We just need to get our Chandelure out of the box. Held items too. Gotta remember held items. Yeah, they must be really lucky. Or they must, like, have game-breaking glitches. Okay, I don't want to heal. Don't full restore Zangoose. Thank you. I'm gonna need you guys to remind me, like, why am I here? Why am I here and not at the Pokemon League? I will do it at some point. I know I'm gonna do it. You have so little faith in Exacto, Pokedelta. We need to do one thing. We need to do one thing with Exacto. Exacto needs to do one thing for us. And if he does that one thing, then he will be etched in history as the best Zangoose that I've ever had. He would also be the only Zangoose I've ever had. There's only one thing he needs to do. Hello. Oh, easy. Just delete the Elite Four and the champion. Not yet, no. I need to... One last check, guys. Alright, we've got our poisoned Zangoose. Who I do want to heal. We're gonna give him... Do I want to check? I'm gonna check real quick. We're gonna check the math real quick. If we need the spell tag. I do not think we do. So in that case, if he has the spell tag, or if he doesn't have the spell tag, we're gonna give him the leftover. Boop, boop. Zangoose. 2 versus Kofagrigus. Only one he doesn't one-shot is Kofagrigus. I'm listening, Angie. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrates. Do I have silk scarf? I do. However, it won't be good against Chantal, which is the main reason we're using this. However, Zangoose could be useful with the silk scarf, with Facade, for later on. Maybe we can, if it lives, we can put that in against Haxorus and see what happens. That might not be a bad option. Facade, Toxic Boost, Silk Scarf, Stab. Poison. Thank you, Normans. Right, checking the math, and then we go in. Nature. Neutral. Okay, Cofagrius. L60, 30 IVs, quirky, zoom lens, Synchro. Items. Yeah, we're working on it, man. I'm doing math. Give me a sec. Shadow Claw. It is poisoned with Toxic Boost. And it gets a Swords Dance buff of +2. Alright. We definitely do not need Spell Tag. Oh, it's Gentle Nature. Excuse me. Been better for us. Scope Lens plus Shadow Claw combined crit chance. If we don't need to, like, I'm actually even thinking like Leftovers is probably the best item that we could use, because if we can just one-shot everything, why do we need extra crit chance? You see what I mean? I'm just double checking because this is the crux right here. I do think that the silk scarf idea is better after Chantal than the scope lens. Bump bump. Bump. Chandelure. In case something lives, we should be okay. And I'm actually more worried about the poison taking us down. Something lives. I guess it's not going to be too big a deal. Need to check one more thing. We might be a little screwed. Chat, does Choice Scarf automatically outspeed, or does it take a turn to work? Because Chandelure is holding a Choice Scarf. And I didn't see that before now. Does Choice Scarf work automatically? Ooh. Thank you, KR, for the resub. 10 months. No, 11 months. Holy crap. Appreciate that. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? Yeah, it was sub alerts apparently are new. I guess. We gotta get that Pokemon related. Okay. Yes. Alright. Its speed is immediately boosted and it becomes locked in the first move it uses that turn. Choice Scarf works turn 1. So the question is, what do we do on Chandelure? Because it can kill Zangoose with a Fire Blast immediately. What if we put in our Chandelure? You bait it into Fire Blast, and then, yeah, we bait it into Fire Blast, and then, we switch to our Chandelure, and we use Shadow Ball, and we win. That wasn't too hard, was it? But we have to hope it comes out last. Finally finished ZA, and I have words. Oh, boy. After this Elite Four challenge, we can chat about ZA. I need to focus, man. I'm so freaking all over the place today. But I'm excited to hear what your thoughts are on it, KR. One more thing, guys. I feel like I've been saying that like a million times, but what it is. Okay, held items next. Held items. We want leftovers. A lot is riding on Exacto, you are right. We'll feed you some speed. Actually, we'll just feed you as much speed as we can, both of you. And Roos can have... No? Exacto? Storm can have some speed. Okay, we want PP up on the Psychic on the Chandelure. Psychic. Then we want to potion the Zangoose. Then we want to give the Zangoose the leftovers. Whoops, not that. Give. Oh no, not that. Hold on. Move to you. We want the expert belt on Mian Xiao. We want the experience share on Chandelure. And then the rest, I really don't care about the rest. Maybe we can do... Quick Claw proc on a slow Pokemon, maybe? We can do Quick Claw on... Quick Claw on Vespiquen might be nice. But actually, no, we need Flying Gem on Vespiquen. So we'll put the Quick Claw, excuse me, on... Probably Storm, because we want Sturdy to proc. Sturdy is basically this kind of the same, I guess. We'll put it on Storm for now. And then for maybe we just use Metal Coat on Aaron, Aaron, as it were. And then we're gonna give the Flying Gem to Roost. We only have one of those, so we gotta make sure that we use it wisely. So now I'm thinking, maybe we do want the spell tag on it on Zangoose, because if Chandelure comes out early and we bait it into fire, we still need to get Zangoose back in, right? And that shouldn't be too hard. We can just bait it with pretty much anything other than Golurk. Why? Because Swords Dance will not work on because we can't keep Zangoose in against Chandelure, because Chandelure has the Choice Scarf, so it will outspeed and kill with Fire Blast. And we Swords Dance to get our boost to set up on Kofagrigus. So we lose the boost, and Spell Tag might be a nice backup. We just have to hope that Chandelure doesn't come until last, I think, because otherwise it just kind of screws us up. We're doing it. Which room is Chantal's room? Which are the rooms? Hers is on the left. All right, I think we're gonna do her first and then Grimsley. All right, guys, here we go. So I recently watched a long video essay about Black and White and Black 2 and White 2, and they said that every part, one thing that they noted was about the Elite Four rooms, and every Elite Four room, right? It's obvious, like it has its own. They each have their own little like cinematic, but in this game they're stairs rather than spirals, and I think that's interesting because Ed's Castle spit out a bunch of stairs into the Pokemon League, so I'm wondering if these are those same stairs, like similar stairs to what was in Ed's Castle, and they're just being repurposed here. Hello, Chantal. Check exactly his health. He's full. Calvin, I can't remember my Latin to know what that means, but okay, here we go. I'm so scared. The die is cast. It sure is. Alright, it's got leftovers. We swords dance. Again, it has to do one thing. We need it to do one thing. Okay. Alright. I think we're in the clear. I forgot to turn animations back on. No! I forgot about money! Oh, crap. Well, that sucks. And of course, Golurk is coming in, so we can't switch to Chandelure. Well, we could try and just Shadow Claw it without Toxic Boost. Or we can't Facade. This thing knows Earthquake. I think we're so screwed, man. I can't believe I forgot about money. Oh, it knows Brick Break. That's what's gonna kill me. Oh well. I really don't see an out here. We just have to pray that it will kill with the boost that it has. Oh, there we go. There's one. 187 attack. Could be good. Oh, Chandelure's coming out now? Really, man? Alright. So it's not full health, so it might not see the kill with Fire Blast. It might go Energy Ball here. Or Psychic, but it is locked. We're just switching to Sandlit Wiki. Oh, it went Psychic, not Fire Blast. The crit. We have to switch. It's locked into Psychic now. What resists Psychic? Nothing. We can go into Storm, maybe? Aggron does. Aggron also has Iron Head or Rock Slide. I'm gonna go into Aggron. Okay. We can Rock Slide it. You... Come on! Will it live one more? Will it live one more? That was 110. If Psychic doesn't crit, it should, right? Because that was what? 100 and... 15 divided by 2. I think we can try one more time. Please hit. It doesn't kill. Does it heal here? I think it heals. This is her first red bar. I'm gonna go for it. God, man. So now we either sack Aggron or we switch into Storm. I'm gonna switch into Storm for now. Storm has electric moves and steel moves. I mean, we can hope for a para. We could do one more. Or we could Volt Switch into something. Maybe Volt Switch into Roost. I don't know, man. Roost does have Power Gem. Spadef is pretty high. I think we Volt Switch into Roost. Oh my god. And we win. I don't know. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that Flying Gem up. Okay, well, that one's down. That's 3 down. The Drift Blim. This thing is going to use Acrobatics. Do we outspeed it? No, there's no way. I think, okay, I think we're in a corner now. We have to sacrifice something. What am I willing to give? Maybe Exacto here. I think we outspeed with Chandelure against both Bayonet and Drifblim. Because Exacto outspeeds Drifblim. So Chandelure definitely outspeeds Drifblim. I think if we sacrifice Exacto here, we can still win this battle. We'll do it. Why am I not using Chandelure against Bayonet? That is Sucker Punch. Good call. At the very least, we could go, maybe we could do Chandelure here and then switch out. Maybe into Marshall. This thing does not have Aftermath, by the way. It has Unburden. Oh, so it might outspeed. How much does Unburden... Oh, it doubles. Crap. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be Shadow Ball or a random move because it can see a kill pretty much with anything. I think maybe... Maybe we hope it uses Shadow Ball and we go into Marshall. Marshall can't do anything against it, though. The problem. And then it's Psychic's next turn, or Acrobatics' next turn. Maybe we go into Storm and hope that Storm lives somehow? I have no idea, man. Storm has the Quick Claw. It will outspeed anything here, Angie, because it has Unburden, and it just used its Flying Gem. Right? It did use Acrobatics to kill Exacto, right? It is what it is, Polka Delta. Yeah, okay, it used Acrobatics, so... I want to at least try. I think this is probably our best move here. Okay, now we have to pray for a Quick Claw. Oh well. Well, we got a move off. It's so over, guys. We can just try. We'll try with we can do Marshall, I guess, and then U-turn out. It's over. It's over. Oh, God. Dude, Destiny Bond, sure. It lived. Cool. All right, we might get past. we might live. Probably not. It's probably just gonna use Sucker Punch. What if I use Protect? Can we solo with Chandelure? Oh, it didn't go for the sucker. Sure, man. Whatever. Oh, well. At least now I know what the rest of stream is gonna be. Holy crap, it didn't use Sucker Punch. Guys, the run is still alive. We can still do this. I believe as well. We can do it. We can do it. I don't know why the AI didn't go for Sucker Punch there. If I had just done that first, we would have been alive with like 6 different Pokemon. Hold on, give me that. You don't need the experience share anymore. All right. What should we give to Chandelure? I'm thinking maybe... I do think we can maybe... We could maybe do Caitlyn next. How much, what's its XP at? Sure, man. We'll just go for it. Thank you, KR. We're so screwed against Grimsley, but we'll not worry about that right now. I want to see how far I can get. Alright, she's center right. No, we're not updating the death counter. We're just gonna reset pretty much once we die. God, I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking myself for money. That ruined the whole strategy. Cool. Guys, don't get your hopes up. I knew I was gonna win this battle. At least we know Caitlyn. Caitlyn is a joke. Turn the music down a little bit. I didn't realize the music was so loud. Alright, well, that made me feel a little bit better. Okay. I feel comfortable now giving the rare candies. Sure, we'll give it the resist wing too. Oh, okay. We'll PP up Shadow Ball. And Flamethrower once. I don't think we need to... Do we need Ether? We might need an Ether. Got 19. We're fine. We are fine. Okay. Now we go to Marshall. He's holding the Twisted Spoon now. And the problem is going to be the throw at the beginning. I think this one's all right. The far right is Marshall. Yeah, okay. Man, that room is so cool. Boom. Hello. We're walking a similar path. I don't know, man. I think you're gonna kick my ass. We've got one shot, one opportunity. We need to hope that this one-shots. They both have payback, yes, they do. That is the problem. Sock is a little bit easier to deal with because it doesn't have guts. That's the reason that I said what I said. Because with Sock we can just burn to kill Sturdy and hopefully just one shot with Psychic. We'll see. Dude. Holy shit. Toggledore, man? They're not pulling out the Sock? We can one-shot this. He might close with Sock. I'm pretty confident I can probably one-shot Sock if I could one-shot Throw. What do you guys think? Throw is the more physical defensive. Sock is the more special defensive. I feel like this calls for a calculation. I would be willing to give myself this calculation. I mean, like, look at Chandelure's stats. They're insane. So either we burn here. Actually, no. We should just be able to burn and then Psychic regardless. But I'm still gonna check it. Not the Sock and Rock connection. 60, 30s across the board. It's holding Muscle Band. And it has Relaxed Nature. Will Psychic one-shot? It will, but it does have Sturdy. But that's okay. You have to pray Will-O-Wisp hits here. Cool. Live, please. Thank you. Alright, well, now we're screwed. He threw! He threw! Dude, you could have killed me with payback, you idiots! I think it's over now, because this thing's gonna use bounce. We outspeed? No way, dude. How are we still alive, chat? How are we still alive? This run was over 20 minutes ago. Now we're actually dead. Dumb luck. The stupid AI is really the reason why. The run ain't dead yet. Yeah, but now we have to deal with Grimsley, man. What are we gonna do for Grimsley? What do we have here? Did it learn X Scissor? No. Can it learn? Can probably learn Shadow Claw, but that doesn't matter. Acrobatics? No. Scald? No. We could do Echoed Voice, maybe? We just spam Echoed Voice? Nope. Bro, I think we just slap the charcoal on it and spam flamethrower. I really don't see any other option. What is his Pokemon again? We're probably dead regardless here, so I'm not gonna think too much about it. Glidepard has Fake Out, but it won't be able to use it. It'll be using Night Slash. Scrafty has Rock Tomb and Crunch. Crocodile has Crunch and Earthquake. Absol has Night Slash and is probably faster. Bisharp is not a problem at all here. We'll just give him the charcoal and see what he can do. Ah, man. What could have been? Exactly, KR. It's dead, but we're gonna keep fighting. His room is cool too. All of their rooms are cool, although I do prefer the spirals from Black and White 1. Okay. Cool. 1 down, 4 to go. That really does not matter, man. No way. His special attack is crazy. He just needs to outspeed Absol. Oh no! He lived! He's gonna heal here. He's gonna heal here. It was a range too? Dang, man. Mr. Litwicky, you did great, bud. Oh, okay. Never mind. We crit. Chat. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we have a chance, but Quick Claw procs. Dang it, man. Oh, that sucks. We were so close. Oh, dude, I did too. I did too. Oh well. And that's the run. We lose at the Elite Four. The game gave you hope just to crush it. I still don't think we beat. We beat Iris. I mean, like, what are we doing against Hydreigon? Like, we can't just click Flamethrower and pray there. It's never going to work. What's up, Token Green Player? How's it going? Yeah, like Hydreigon just like clicks Surf and we're dead. I think we can probably beat Aggron, maybe, if we can one-shot with Flamethrower. But it's... Alright, well, time for a reset. Let's start it over, folks. We'll run it back. Feels good seeing the death counter at 0. Oh, no, no, no. We're gonna run it back. You're gonna run it all the way back. I think what I'll do here on this second attempt, is I will allow for the Battle Subway and Pokemon World Tournament. That will be all fine there. And I'm debating whether I want to do level caps. I think I'll do level caps. I think what I'll do is, I don't know if I want to give myself shift mode yet. We'll see. Oh yeah, KR, please be pissy. Do what you want, man. Folks, never try this at home. Oh, oops. Dude, what am I doing? Killing my man off screen was a dirty move. I agree. He should have had his final moment. I'll give you that much. Oh, the parkour. I thought the parkour the parkour at the end of the game was hilarious. Because like you fight like 2 Pokemon and then all of a sudden you turn around and they've got a whole parkour course set up. It's hilarious. Yeah, everybody say goodbye to the team. Cap is not 62, by the way. Okay, it's a brand new run. I'll let the intro play while I adjust some stuff here. I think I will also maybe give myself a couple more encounters. I love Jacinthe. I love Jacinthe too. I think she was just the right amount of frustrating. And but I think like obviously like of course I don't like her, you know, like she's selfish, she's rude, all that, but I do think that she's executed fantastically. Yeah, exactly. She's an unserious character in serious moments, and it's beautiful. And the way that she's written is incredible. She fits her vibe exactly how you'd expect. All right, through all this, getting rid of all my notes. I've got my encounter list ready. Here we go. Attempt 2 starts now. We have to Univolink. Oh. Yeah, I should probably get my DS out. Which one holds the challenge mode key? Black too. Thank you, Tetsu. He's a fairy type user, so for being a fae. Yeah, that's true. He has the same vibes as a fae. Not exploiting while grinding. I don't like exploits. Also, you think breeders will give more experience? I'll consider it. There are a couple of breeders that give specifically good EVs. I sure hope that infrared will work on a 3DS. Otherwise, you guys might just have to trust me. Alright, I don't think I need it on a extra. You guys are gonna listen to my awesome home menu music. Now, cash is something I would have enjoyed having the last room. This song of bang. Can't remember where it's from. I don't think I've ever seen this background before. I believe it is custom background. Ever for me. There we go. It hates the 3DS. Challenge key. Alright, and then we'll do memory link as well. Actually, do I want to do memory link? I think I'll be okay with it. Cool. All right, now we start our new round. Wait, hold on. How do I enter challenge mode? I forgot how I do that. Oh, I need to activate it. Apologies, guys. Oh, there was a follower a while ago. Thank you for that. Wait. Dude, I think the fact that easy mode is locked behind oh cool. I think that that easy mode is locked behind a key that you have to finish the game to get is absurd. Like easy mode should be available by default. Like challenge mode makes sense to hide that behind a completed game file, but like dude, that's horrible. I appreciate you all sticking with me. I'm sorry that I couldn't win the first time, but we are going to do a full attempt too. I do want to kind of keep going with this challenge, but I do want to make sure that I progress, so. We'll play as the boy again. And I don't want to, you know, cut corners either. So we'll replay it. I did know that Chandelure was going to be good. I just didn't think it was going to be that good. We'll make pick again. I also think we just got particularly lucky with our Chandelure. I don't think that 9 out of 10 Chandelure are going to be like that. Yeah, I agree, Tatsumi. I think that's really stupid. Yeah, Fire Ghost is a great type combo. Its special attack is crazy. Its moveset is really good. Like, it's got a lot of utility to it. We are going to, like, speed through the game as much as we can, though. Within reason. Yeah, except you've got a head start on me, Tatsumi. Aw. Flowers. Oh, you're prepping a new file. Wait, are you done with your previous one? Doo-doo-doo. Hi, Mom. Oh, it was Rock. Rock special. Sure, let's go. I'm wondering if maybe I should give myself an extra encounter in the rant. Because early game encounters in this game are, like, few and far between. I don't know. Doing black 1 then white 2 since I favor Zekrom more than Reshiram, so I decided to do it on the Reshiram games. I see. Very nice. I wish you the best of luck. She's up here, right? What's my trainer card, by the way? Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out with the spam, please. Oh, trades are rejected. Ends in a 2. We're going Snivy. Which I believe was the same one as before. Beautiful items for battle. Oh, okay. That's interesting. No, yeah, I know. All right, folks, get ready. Nicknames, the nickname clause is back. Start thinking of names for Snivy. Best Lad instead of Beast Lad. I'll take suggestions. This is the starter, so make it good. You got Regal and Beast Lad. Or, Norman, serious question. Is it specifically Best Lad? Or is it... Did you mean Beast Lad and you just misspelled it on accident? Oh, you're joking. Well, be careful, man. Maybe... you never know. I'll take, like... 2-3 more seconds here. If there are any other nickname suggestions in chats. The snake guy? You mean Voldemort? Slytherin? Is that what you mean? I don't want to name my character after a Harry Potter character. Alright, I'm gonna go with Regal. Will Regal? Sure, man. I'll name him after a wrestler. Is this guy problematic? Let me look. I've never heard of this guy before, so... Will Regal. I don't know if I want to name him after this guy. After the snake from Jungle Book? Snake from Jungle Book. Ah. Kind of like Ka. A name. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge wrestling guy. I feel like it would be against my will. I would be doing it against my will. We'll name him Ka. Thank you. Oh well, too late. I'm sorry. Alright, thanks for the Pokedex. That's my partner. I do think that run was kind of doomed after we lost Excadrill. Zoroark was another kind of low-key MVP of that run, and it's good that we get a Zoroark for free if we want. I will be taking advantage of that opportunity as well. Who killed me? Marshall killed me. Well, Chantal did most of the work, my first Elite Four member, and knocked me down to like one solo Chandelure. And then Chandelure proceeded to solo Grimsley and or Chandelure proceeded to solo Marshall and Caitlyn, and then Grimsley was the one who killed me. Weird. I kind of forgot that they start at level 6. But yeah, it was Grimsley who killed me, not Marshall. The coup d'etat, indeed. Check our nature real quick. Yeah, we lost. We lost. You know what it was? Is I forgot that money was a thing. And it ruined my strategy for Chantal, and she proceeded to destroy me. I had no backup. It is what it is. We move. It's like the best place ever. Let me check our... Check our level cap here. It is 14. Guys, did you know the Pokemon Center heals Pokemon for free? I wish, man. Hey, we got some Pokeballs. Very nice. Pokemon World has the technology to instantly heal Pokemon, but what about people? It's a great question. I don't think I'll fit on that machine. I don't think I'll fit in a Pokeball, dude. Big Snivy, sure did. Running shoes. Dude, do you think Bianca knows that in a previous life I just lost to the Elite Four? Plus attack minus speed. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty bad. Any minus speed nature is genuinely pretty horrible. Make it work. Yeah, a leaf blade will be good. A return too, yeah. Good point. I constantly forget about return. Hey, this way. Hope I don't kill the starter again. I mean, at least, like, not super early, man. Leaf Blade if it lives. Oh, true. Grass type in general is a type that I don't really like to use too much, despite being a Chikorita guy. But in Nuzlocke, like, it's not great. Got a lot of weaknesses, not a lot of strength. Armoractus did kind of clutch out for us for quite a bit last run, though. Very good Snivy replacement. Can't even remember. Did we have Snivy or Tepig? I think we actually had Tepig. We had Snivy in Black and White 1. Hey, Flockacy Town. Alright, our first encounter. And it's a rat. Doo-doo. If you guys have any suggestions to nickname this Pat Rat, please do shout them out in chat. I will take any and all suggestions. Marchand, the Rat King. Kinda like it. Timon. Go with the Disney theme, I guess. I kinda like Timon. Stuart. Oh, Stuart Little. Oh, we'll go with Stuart. Stuart Little. Cool. Got ourselves a Pat Rat. That guy sounds like he has not hit it big. Yeah, man, we're moving quick. Trying to move quick. Quicker. Did you have the Stuart Little 2 game? It was so good. No. I did not. Pat Rat is definitely a Pokemon of all time. You'd be surprised, actually. Watchog is pretty good. At least early game. We let the Watchog die in the last run, and I think it was a mistake to do so. Hello, Alder. I mean, it's not, like, great. It's fine. Cheers, colors. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right, checking our encounters for Route 20. Purloin, Sunkern, P-Dove, Sawaddle. I would not mind P-Dove or Purloin. The Waddle's probably fine. Yep. Yeah, Sawaddle can suffer from parasect typing. I used Sawaddle a little bit in the last run. You just really need to be careful with fire and flying moves. But if it's speedy, at the very least you can at the very least you can U-turn it out. Do Youngster Terrell. Let's train a little bit here. We really don't need to, but uh-oh, we're -2 now. -3. I've decided it's not worth it. We're about to catch something new anyway. Could be good, could be bad. Really don't want to fight you. Guess we have to get our encounter. Have you seen my cute Pokemon? Probably a P-Dove. Yeah, I've heard that, like, I know a lot. There's a couple of our chat members who have Sawaddle in runs before. Jim Bob 2. What about Jim Bob? What happened to Jim Bob 1? We never had a Jim Bob. I don't think we had a Jim Bob. Alright, we'll flip back to Pat Rat here to catch this guy. John Bob the Third. Jim Bob the Third it is. Okay, we are hoping for P-Dove or Purloin. And it's Sawaddle. I'll take what I can get. I do think I'm only going to let myself get one encounter in the ranch. Even though there's a lot of Pokemon, we're still going to go for it. We're probably just going to get the, little pup. Maybe we can get something decent. Mareep or Riolu. Lex, I know you have a connection to, Sawaddle, so I'll go with your name. Okay. I'll try not to kill it. You know, I am disappointed that we didn't win. But I'll be honest with you, I'm just glad to get to start a new challenge. Ignored the suggested name? Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'll name the next Pokemon I get Jim Bob. apologies, Mr. Normans. Alright, that's what I was... Waddle. Is the name. Ooh, cool. You know, this one, I will switch train a tiny bit. The Pat Rat I care a little bit less about. My Pat Rat is gonna amaze you. Don't call it that, dude. Youngster PD. I am honestly kind of lost beyond words as to why we didn't lose to Chantal, guys. Like, or the Bayonet with Sucker Punch. Can somebody tell me why the Gen 5 AI did not go for Sucker Punch when it would have seen a weakness? It would have seen a kill? I do not understand. I mean, I guess it was just random move there. Like, I do not know why. I think we battle Q again here. Do we want to get our encounter here? Oh, just kidding. Never mind. Uh-oh, we may have to switch out. We will have to switch. Didn't know if I would use an attack, so wouldn't prioritize Sucker Punch and Ghost moves probably weren't Oko. So maybe random move. This fight, guys. Not going well. We sack Stuart here. I'm not gonna be too mad. Nice. AI is stupid. Somebody customized machining Kirby Air Riders to look like Kyogre. That's giving Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness vibes. If you've played that game, you know that there is a giant mechanical Groudon in it. Oh, there is a Kyogre too. I haven't played XD Gale of Darkness in a long time. I'm still waiting for them to put it out on Switch 2. I'm the owner of this ranch. You won't just heal me up, dude? Your Pokemon might be lost forever. I get to the final island. Oh. Oops. Yeah, thanks for the free potion and then heal. Welcome in, Hyde. I do not actually, but that's really funny. All right, next encounter. What's it gonna be? The bird. I'll take the bird. Again, would have liked the Riolu. Would have liked the Mareep. It's looking pretty much the same as before. The last round, except we have a Sawaddle instead of a Lillipup. $14 is probably a range. Run around a whole lot and end up with a level 7 Lucario. Bird is workable if we can catch it. That rat might die if we don't. Not good. Okay. We'll throw another tackle out there. And another tackle. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna switch it to Ka. Please, bird, get in the ball. Okay, that did nothing. A lot less than I thought it was. Honestly, though, Hyde, you're kind of onto something. Run around a whole lot, end up with a level 7 Lucario, and boom. You got yourself at least through the first 2 gyms. Which honestly would have helped us out, too, because... you know, we lost some guys before the second gym. If anybody would like to nickname this P-Dove, please feel free to do so. Actually, just kidding. I lied to you. It's gonna be named Jim Bob. Jim Bob the Second. Oh. James Robert. Don't call him by his government name. He likes to go by Jim Bob. I'm full of energy. Full of beans. Oh. Where did you go, Herdier? Y'all, we're gonna go get that. Oh! Pokeball. Any more items in here? Where? Oh. Up, right? The Herdier's up. Did it wander somewhere back here? Perhaps at the janitor. Would you mind sparring with me? Is that what they call Pokemon battling? The modern day spar? He's got a pup. Lex is gonna be a not Sawaddle, hopefully very soon. Good crit. Go Lex. Oh, the static. Doo-doo. Again with the crit, man. Ah, showing off. Got wrapped for some dots. Go ahead and use our paralyze heal. Oh, not on you. Oh, thank you for replacing my paralyzed heal. Hey, Clavin, are you still here? Mr. @Clavin? He might not be here anymore. My good buddy, Clavin. Oh, I need to add Jim Bob to our team. What am I doing? Honestly, though, kind of an elite name for Heat of. Like, I look at this guy with his blank stare, and I'm like, yeah, that's Jim Bob. No, switch out. Switch to Jim Bob. Get a bite. We'll dust. Alright, we're dead here. Out to Caw. Psyduck. That was another one of the ones we could have gotten. I do know that Psyduck used to be the... I think I said this as well during the first run of this, but Psyduck used to be the speedrun strat for this game because of Cloud9. I'm unsure if it still is. Oh, you can't restore from the menu? I thought you could do that in this game. Oops. It's gonna be Lillipup. See if we can take him down. Oh yeah. Lex has the power. We got Bug Bite already. Very nice. Very nice. This song always reminds me of like a carnival. This isn't giving farm vibes. This is giving I'm on a Ferris wheel. I'm in Nimbasa City. Arp. You little pest. Well, I've heard of it. Yeah, it's like giving like Zelda Carnival vibes. Like Ocarina of Time minigame. Hello, little herdier. How did they not see the Team Plasma guy? It's ironic too, because that guy's probably like, oh, he's just overreacting. Yeah. But no, Herdier was actually in danger right there. Stolen by the evil team. Oh, the kitty. flipping over to Stuart. Hey, how much more of this game can we do in 15 minutes? Actually, we'll run before we... Uh-oh. Run! Alright, fine. Game doesn't want me to run? Fine, this little pup will die. Oh, did you name De Leon? I did not realize that you were the one who did that. It's a kind of iconic name. Even with the minus speed nature, it seems like Ka's speed stat is growing a decent bit. Oh, I missed it. What is that item? Is it any good? X attack. No, we don't use X items here. Oh, you won't heal me anymore? Rude. Wonder how Lex feels being named after a girl. I feel like Lex is pretty open-minded. Hello, Alder. Only gone a moment. Your Pokemon have grown. I don't want to help you out. At least I hope Lex is open-minded about it. Do. Hello, item. An X speed. I am really upset. Not upset, but just annoyed that we didn't get the Riolu. I know it's only 5%, but like it would make our lives so much easier, dude. Shout out type advantages, by the way. Ah! I dropped my stylus. You know, while we're here, let's take a quick look at our Pokemon here. This looks like a minus special nature, which is fine. Super Luck is good though. We didn't have Super Luck last time. We had Big Pecs, so that's actually really good with the bird. Keen Eye, Swarm, of course. Look at the stats on Lex already. Really good. Got your DNC and ZA? Yes, I do actually. I got paralyzed. I got it on stream actually. I did the quest on stream. Maybe we should try and calculate Lex's stats. Oh, we'll see. Probably not. We'll see how they develop. Thank you for the heal, though. Mr. Alder. We're gonna roll with the bird here. Just physical or special? I think it's special. That is. We will just spam it. Oh, that did nothing. We will growl a little bit. Alright, he's -4. We will go to Stuart. I don't know if this is going to work out, but we'll try. All right, now we'll go back to cop. Backle. Okay. Just switch it around. You know. My Leviani's name is Holly, which belongs to the Ilex gene. I get it. Pokemon types are very important in battle. Shout out P-Dove, man. And guess what time it is, guys? Time to grind. As if we weren't already just here. Hammer time! I wish. For the medal. Oh, I didn't check to see how many medals I got in the last run. Alright, let's get I do think I want Lex in battle against Aaron, and I want Patrat as well, trained up. Because Patrat can take care of P-Dove pretty easily. Although P-Dove doesn't have, that's right, P-Dove doesn't have the any flying type moves. But we are going to put Lex up front while we train here. I also think she'll be the quickest, or he'll be the quickest to train up. Caps. Oh my God, how do you get all the way up there? Better keep him safe. I'll do my best. No promises though. Goodbye, Mr. Alder. Dude, I bet Lex will one-shot this Purloin. What'd I tell you? Only 10? Maybe we go train on Route 20 then. It's a level 2? I know. I'm just surprised how low it was. I'm used to seeing 4,000 experience. Yes, the experience you get does decrease the bigger the level gap. This was actually the first game to implement that, if I remember correctly. Or not this one, but the original, black and white one. It's Sunkern. Probably just wall hacks. Maybe there's a hidden rock climb wall there that we can't see. I don't know. If Lex dies, I'm gonna be so mad. Bro, you gotta, it's a Nuzlocke. You gotta accept that there's a chance for it to die. Oh wow, Hyde. You're nice. Yeah, that checks out. All right, let's. Well, it doesn't have Gust, does it? Probably not. Doesn't matter. We crit. Oh, it does learn Gust at level 1. He almost just killed it. It probably wouldn't have killed it. Level 4 will switch out. Switch up for Distort. Back when life was simpler, you know? I do remember the grind on route on this first little bit was really frustrating to do.
Ugh, I have nothing to say, chat. I'm just so dead.
I don't know why I'm so discombobulated today. Maybe if it was a day where I had more focus, I would have been able to take care of the Elite Four. I did have a really crappy day at work today, so losing this challenge did kind of put an even worse taste in my already not so great tasting mouth. But at the very least, we got some good content out of it. I think the plan for off stream is, and we're getting close to end, so I guess I can fill some dead air with talking about the future TM. So this weekend, Mystery Dungeon Mornings is gonna be canceled on Saturday, and then next weekend I will not be streaming at all because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So I think the next stream that we'll do here is going to be 2 weeks for today, on the 4th of December. We'll do this second attempt at Black 2 and White 2. I'm really going to try and put my focus towards Mystery Dungeon Mornings when I get back. There will be... It's tough too because I'm going home for the holidays. So I don't know how much I'll be able to stream. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do while I'm home. If I'm gonna bring my streaming equipment with me. Well, by home I mean my folks, my parents. But I will be home for a whole month. That's kind of why I was like kind of like hoping that we could win, so that way we wouldn't have to, you know, like start kind of brand new after the holiday. But at the very least, you know, we do get a new file at least, so there is that. But it's gonna be, streams are gonna be a little bit variable over the next couple of months, I think, starting with next week. So long story short, no stream Saturday, no stream next Thursday, no stream next Saturday either. I will be back probably on the personal channel a little bit beforehand, before I come back here. So follow that channel if you like what I do. It's down in the about page. We're playing some Zelda over there, so that's cool. We'll probably also, next stream we'll do Game Awards voting. I have a lot of opinion on that, so that should be a fun one. But yeah, so next couple streams are canceled. I'll be sure to change things in the Discord and make sure that people are notified and all that stuff. If in the meantime you can find a couple of other series here on the channel, Abby will be streaming tomorrow. She'll be playing some Unite. And Dawning should be live on Saturday. If they're feeling better, hopefully they have their pen as well. So keep an eye out for that. I think Emmy's stream this week is canceled, so no stream on Sunday for us. That's kind of what the weekend looks like. And yeah, be sure to follow the channel if you haven't yet done so. Just help us out. We are going to close out here. We're gonna go raid Steph. I haven't raided Steph in a while. She's opening some TCG packs. So yeah, please do stick around for the raid if you can, guys. But that's gonna be it for today. Bummer that we didn't win, but at the very least, we tried. We got further than I expected after at least the first trainer. So. Okay, everybody. Please join the raid if you can. Just say hi from Bulbagarden in our chat, and then you can leave if you need to. I will be back in a couple of weeks, and I will see you guys then. Take care, everybody. Have a good holiday if you're celebrating.